It's the National Football League on EA. Tonight's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Bills and the Vikings, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 22.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Minnesota's offense and QB Kirk Cousins set to go here. They'll run on first down. Samuel, and some room to work. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercising before this one, and they're paying off.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is caught inside the 5. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
On 2nd down, Samuel. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Cousins. Dancing to his left. That is caught by Thielen. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 19.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know for us it's fun, and it's not so much fun for the rookie receivers when we see them coming into the league and we're going to training camps. You see them working on getting 2 feet down instead of 1. But the best ones train in college trying to get 2 down instead of 1, so the transition's a little bit less. In this case, though, wasn't able to complete it anyway.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 43 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Play action now, Cousins. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Kirk Cousins, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score their opening drive. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. first and 10 at their own 22. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. The Sanders has got it. Complete. A gain of 6 there.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
As you and I know from visiting a lot of camps, no one practices this type of a start, do they?
Especially not on the road. You give up the touchdown on the opening drive. Now there's likely a 3-and-out on your first possession.
Yeah, you throw that incompletion there. You hate to fall into a hole early, especially on the road. Got to be careful.
That 5 yards leaves them a little shy of the first, but at this spot in the field, I don't think they risk going for it.
Not even a thought process. Punt it.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On first down, Samuel, and only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a give, right side. Samuel. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Can see this quite a bit on running plays where the guy's out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for Minnesota. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Cousins throw caught by his receiver Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Deebo Samuel taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. McKenzie returning it. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 2nd down and 7. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. And now they'll throw with Allen. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And the Vikings will take over here just shy of the 30. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Flush to his right. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down. Here's Cousins. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Throwing, Cousins, rolling to his left. And get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From just shy of midfield, Cousins buying time to his left. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 24-yard line. On play action, Cousins steps away. There's Jefferson to pull that in. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Cousins again gets this one to Hill. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 2nd down now, Samuel. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? And he will score! Touchdown, Vikings! Deebo Samuel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, it's McKenzie. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. They'll dump this down to Matt Breida. Not much there, only a yard.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. McKenzie returning it. And he returns this to the 22. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Anthony Barr gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Allen being chased out left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Here's Allen. He's going to go deep for Beasley. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big gain there for the Bills. Now look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking again for Diggs, and this time he's got it. Great move, but still wrangled before reaching the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Throwing now is Allen. Going for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Out for the Bills field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. The kick by Bass is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or in this case, a field goal.
Taken in at the 3. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Tyreek Hill. 66 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
I'm really not sure what was more impressive about that throw. Was it the distance traveled or the accuracy involved? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, when you're trying to hit a guy in stride that far downfield, there's nothing easy about it, but he sure made it look easy there.
And that one, and even 60 yards in the air. Wow. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. On the return, it's McKenzie. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay?
Singletary loses it. And the Vikings pick up the football. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
They may have the edge on the...
And now before the ball changes hands, you're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Singletary to get the drive started. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Now Allen. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown, Bills. Emmanuel Sanders, 85 yards. And the Bills cut into that lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Taking it about the 1. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Cousins sliding out of the pocket. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's brought down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Jerry Hughes too strong as he's in for the sack.
47-yard line.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now Cousins, flushed out right. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and forever. Now Cousins steps away to his left. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty. Football 101, you've... let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Allen now looks to throw. Sanders has it over the middle. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. This ball complete to the tight end, Sweeney. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen throwing the out route incomplete. That's McKenzie. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Allen to throw once more. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And after the nice stiff arm, the next wave swarms in quickly for the stop. That catch good for only a couple. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Dancing, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. Cousins on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Cousins. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Cousins. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Tre'Davious White with a pick. He's at the 50. 30. 10. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. Well, they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And they just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have one timeout. You look at the clock. Now let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about the timeouts.
You do. I'm not as smart as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. Chart's not going to help them here at all. They're pretty much done at this point.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are right back in this football game. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, they're trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Running from the shotgun with Madison. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Back to the ground, this time Cook. Cook a first down and more. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Samuel. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 80 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. On 2nd down, Samuel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, I know at points...